My name is Miriam Leiva. I would like to talk about a story in my country. I want to talk about Cantuña and his pact with the Diwa. Cantuña was a very important and respected indigenous man in colonial time because, compared with the rest of the indigenous people, he was treated in a very special way. The Spaniards and natives know that he was a descendant of Rumiñahui. Thanks to his Cantuña did business, got land, and had more privilege. On one occasion, the priest asked him to do various works and Cantuña made them with the brothers. After a few years, he received a very interesting offer to build the atrium of the Church of San Francisco. The payment was unbelievable, but when they were worried, Cantuña that the only condition was to complete the job in extremely short time. Finally, the indigenous men accepted, and also he hired a lot of workers, bringing the stone from the outskirts of the city, shaping them and putting them in place was a very hard and long job. And he felt very worried, so let's say continued fearing for his future, since he was going to lose all his investment in the atrium and he wouldn't even be able to pay his workers. He got so sad and he even offered to give up his soul to the devil if he could help him. Suddenly the devil appeared. The devil was very handsome and he told him that he would finish the job that same night in exchange for Cantuña's soul for all eternity. Cantuña accepted and they made a blood pact. Cantuña will give up his soul for all eternity if all the stones that made up the atrium were in place before the first rays of the sun. The night got very, very dark, and in a minute thousands of other little demons began to fill the atrium of the Church of San Francisco, and as time passed the job was almost complete. The little demons were working very, very fast and continued felt panic and he decided to do something while the little demons were very busy. He took one of the stones and he wrote, "Whoever puts his stone in its place accepts and recognizes that there is only one God and He is above everyone and everything." After a few hours, all the little demons were exhausted, but the atrium was almost complete. Only one stone was missing. The little demons found it, but none of them wanted to touch it. Full of curiosity, the devil approached and seeing the inscription on the stone, he got furious because he couldn't touch it. Either the first rays of the sun shone on the atrium and the path was destroyed. Many people say that Cantuña hid the stone inside a small chapel in the church of Santo Domingo. Others say that he places his stone in the center of the atrium. Anyway, the story said that Cantuña always had a fortune, and people were sure that everything came from a real pact that he made with the devil. Thank you.